One sec. I gotta get my phone connected to its charger. Sleep schedule's backwards, and I needed to take a nap this afternoon. But my grandma was sick, so I had to go to the store, and my grandpa on my other side had me help him with some siding work. By the time I got home, I was too exhausted and passed out till 5 in the morning.
Sorry, but you're going bye-bye.
Azure Edge!
Lightning Wave! Flickering Blaze!
Alright, who's next?
Fireball!
Azure, alright, who's
Flickering
next?
Blaze Burn! Fireball!
I grinded up a few levels. I left my Xbox on, so the time it says I'm
performed
late is
marvelously.
overly exaggerated. But I did get everyone to about level 28, and since I got Raven, he's level 29.
Sorry, but you're going bye-bye.
Oh, and I unlocked alternate costumes for everybody. I found out that the DLC just sticks them in your items, so when you activate them, you can get them. There's still some you can unlock while playing the game. These are the ones that got unlocked just because I had the DLC, but I didn't know. I had to look it up. I didn't realize they were in the items tab. They were in this.
This looks easy.
Don't get careless. Azure!
Oh, brilliant angels, grant us your favor, din of this modest land. Starburst!
Azure Edge!
Drop them thy undefiled fury! Show splash!
You're dead!
Put out your hand!
I'm not gonna fight that big grizzly bear yet, because
Man, could you
I think he's a little too tough for me, still. So I'm gonna try to clear out this forest, and then see if I level up once or twice, and maybe try it again once I hit at least level 30. Because he's level 34.
Azure Edge! Azure Edge! Man, I was just getting warmed up.
Leave it to me!
Destruction field!
Smile of wavering darkness!
I'll finish! You're done!
Bring it on the din of this modest land! Nurse!
Oh, come on.
That was easy.
If I sound a little weird, it's because I've got a dry throat. And I guess while I was sleeping, I bit the shit out of my tongue.
Sorry, but you're going bye-bye.
Just come on! Azure!
Undefiled purity!
Azure! Azure!
The best defense is a good...
Rabbit's foot. Right now, I'm just trying to figure out how to get to the end of the forest.
I feel like an easy win.
Don't get careless. I'll blow you away. Crushing Eagle. You're dead. Divine Wolf.
Rid them by undefiled purity.
Azure Edge.
You okay? Recover. Blaze burn. Angels grant us your favor. Your wings. Dragon Umber. Brilliant angels grant us your favor.
Azure Edge.
Nurse.
Azure Edge. Azure Edge. You want revenge? Bring it.
If you're wondering why they're wearing some of them are wearing retarded costumes, I'm just gonna let you make a decision. Yuri has this costume, this costume, this costume, this costume, this costume, or this costume. Most of them are retarded, some of them are schoolgirl, and nah. I picked the best ones, trust me.
Let's work together. Smile of wavering caprice of innocent wonders. Come to me.
It'll be 100 years before you can beat me.
Because you
I feel power.
Okay, so he got to 29. Everyone else is getting close to level 29 as well.
Did any of you just hear a voice? I wonder where you're taking me, matey. I've heard that voice before.
Patty?
What? Is she a friend of yours?
We've got to help her.
Yeah, just leave it to me.
He hit it. Nice catch.
Just drops her.
Yeah? So you're still looking for...
Ifrit?
Aye.
Yeah, right. Treasure in a place like...
The Map Making Guild. World Cellar tells me all. After all, those lads travel all.
Is that why you went to Rago's mansion too?
No, but a story that's 100% believable is all the more fishy.
I suppose that...
Except that you're 100%.
Hey, no need to be mean now.
Anyway, I've got to get back to my treasure hunting. If you keep wandering around all alone, you'll... That monster didn't attack me. We were playing together.
I don't think the monster saw it that way.
Patty, behind you.
I guess that means she'll be fine on her own.
Will you come with me?
I appreciate the offer, but treasure hunting will have to wait.
That's an awful shame. Farewell.
She's gone.
Is she really gonna...
She said she'll be fine.
I hope you're right. Still, it's not like worrying's gonna change anything.
No, there's Sean. You're still alive. Crackdown is sick. I'll just invite him to a party.
Man, I wish we could get out of here already.
Don't get so flustered, boy. We'll get out of here nice and easy, you'll see.
Not everyone leads a carefree life of unicorns and rainbows like you know.
Life is a lot like this forest. Winding paths,
I saw
intertwining.
I saw that you were last on the home
This
screen of that,
forest
so
is
I was
really
like,
relaxing.
fuck yeah,
Come on,
Sean's got
let's
something
leave our
we can play
philosopher
together.
behind and get a move on.
Listen to what I've got to say. So you mean we're lost
Have you ever
in the
played the
forest
previous
of life?
Crackdowns?
Oh, so you get what I'm saying.
Before we
Played
find
both
our
of
way
them.
out of the
I played
forest
more
of life,
Crackdown
we
2
need to
than
find our
1.
way out of this one.
I'll lead.
2 was the worst
I
one.
have found direction in this
I
life
didn't think
more
so, but
times
I-
than... Hey, wait! I'm not done yet!
Number 1 was cool. You went around the town and you fought bosses and shit. And then number 2 was like, yeah, let's just turn everyone into zombies.
I like to.
You could beat 2 within an hour.
This looks easy.
Yeah, but it was more about like doing side shit, and I'm super into that shit.
Did you see what fucking IGN gave Crackdown 3?
Yeah, I was just about to say that. I was about to say IGN fucked Crackdown 3 with their review.
Yeah, they're fucking assholes. I'm like, wow, the company that lies about their fucking reviews and steals other people's credit gave it a 50, so that must mean it's 100, right?
Jesus.
And I was like, you fucking pricks.
Did you hear the part where they said
Sorry, but you're going
I literally just watched the IGN fix.
I didn't watch the IGN fix. What are you talking about?
IGN fix is a thing on Snapchat.
Oh.
It's a thing on Snapchat that basically is like it
It'll be 100 years before you.
it kind of catches you up on anything that happened in the previous days.
Mm-hmm.
And I was looking at it to look at the Nintendo stuff
Mm-hmm.
because I wasn't able to watch the direct, so I wanted to see it.
Don't get sloppy.
And see what they talked about. My fucking stomach hurts. But basically, the lady
Touches your favorite taste of innocent waters.
had said like was like, oh, okay, here's your IGN review about
Man, I was just getting warmed up.
Crackdown 3, and she's like, bad news, Crackdown fans, Crackdown 3 sucks. The campaign is all about pulling the right trigger. I'm like, yep, that's the game. That's Crackdown. That's how it works. Yep, that's kind of why I play the game.
I feel like an easy win.
Don't get careless.
I
Is
wanna
it
blow shit up.
like? I was like, I'm like, it has auto lock and shit, but like you could also just beat the shit out of people with your fists.
Or not use the auto lock?
Yeah, I was gonna say you could just not use auto lock.
Yeah, I beat you into.
That's the
If you
Not
got a
like-
problem with it,
It's like
like
not.
literally Crackdown is a game where you can do whatever the fuck you want
we'll destroy
and play
them in
however
no
the
time.
fuck you want,
Flickering blaze burn.
and you can play it with your friends.
Yeah.
Although that game, the only thing about that game that even remotely pissed me off was the fact that you could only play with one other friend. They went from Crackdown 1 and 2 to having 4-player co-op to having 2-player.
Well, there's also wrecking mode.
Wrecking mode, is that the online?
There's co-op and then there's wrecking and then there's like wrecking mode, and it's just like you can level the entire city.
Oh, Caprice,
Is there like actual objectives in it, or is it just like the city's destructible in that mode?
I think there's objectives in it, but like in single player you can't destroy everything because there's like they don't want you to like take down a key building in the story, you know.
Yeah.
And
do it.
but in wrecking mode, literally everything is destructible. Yeah, or destructible. I just woke up.
Grant us your favorite. Oh, flickering blaze burn.
I see. Well, I'm down to play some Crackdown after I finish this little section of this game.
Okay. I don't know
Sorry
how
about
much-
that, man. I was gonna tell you, like, you know how like my sleeping pattern was backwards and I needed to sleep in the afternoon so that way I could play in the night.
Yeah.
Well, I got off school and went to go visit my grandparents, but like my grandpa like made me go help him do some siding work, so we had to cut siding, and I was like, fuck, I'm tired, and I went home. I'm like, I just need to lie down and go to bed. And my grandma was like, hey, go to the store and buy me adult diapers. And I'm like, God fucking damn it.
From behind? Oh man.
So I went and did that shit, and I got home, and they were doing fucking open house for the house next to us, and there's just these two racist white old fucking ladies like talking louder than they think they are and saying some racist shit as I walk into my house, and I'm just like, fuck you. And this morning I went to go buy some fucking burritos at McDonald's, and this stupid bitch takes my fucking card, and then before she goes to swipe it, she's like, it might be stolen. She's like, you don't look like a hunter. And I'm like, thanks asshole.
Thanks, Apple.
Like, you dumb bitch. I was like, fucking.
Could you be a weaker?
I'm like, yay, I'm getting judged by piece of shit people that work at McDonald's because of my name and
Jesus.
how it's not Jose. Fucking people suck, dude.
Yeah, I beat you.
One thing that's one thing I've always like really been like, oh shit about in fucking Gaiman. It's like you're like 2 seconds from some super racist shit everywhere you go.
Mhm.
So how far did you get into Crackdown 3?
I'm in it a little ways.
Yeah, I was super excited because I wanted to get a rest when
Oh,
I came
this is
home so that way I
cool.
could play Crackdown 3 and Far Cry New Dawn. But I just
This is
passed
the
the fuck
same
out.
phenomenon. The air is weaker than it was
This
there.
is cool. So like each sector is owned by a
Monster looks just
boss,
like
Here it comes.
Yeah.
and it's basically your job to like dethrone
the...
them.
Is the air causing this?
Mhm.
This must be why the town
That's
kept
sick.
getting attacked by monsters. Is there any way to quiet
So like
the
you
monsters?
control how, or your goal is to like
We might not make it back
take out
alive.
all of their
I
control.
hope we only have to kill this one.
Stay sharp.
We'll lose our lives if we aren't careful. Full power!
Side note, with the people that were like, hey, this game's all about the right trigger. If you want a challenge, play it on a difficulty other than easy.
Yeah, I was gonna say those games could get hard if you play them on higher difficulties.
Just a thought.
How many difficulties are there in that?
It's 4.
Yeah. Dickhead McGee played Crackdown on. They said they played it on normal, but the way they described it, you know they played it on fucking easy.
Yeah, there's like rookie, agent, veteran, and like legendary, and I'm playing it on legendary.
Yeah, he said he played it on normal, and I'm like, that's not the name of any of the difficulties.
And even with the fucking lock-on feature, I'm still enjoying this. It's literally just like a sandbox, and I love it.
Yeah. None of the Crackdown games, even number 2, have been like remotely shitty.
Yeah.
So like the way they describe that is just like they were being fucking pricks.
I'll blow you away.
Holy power, come to me.
Side note, playing as fucking Terry Crews is awesome.
Does he actually like say funny shit?
Well, considering at the start of the game he fucking died.
Well, don't you get to play as him and like you get resurrected or whatever?
Yeah. It's just at the beginning he fucking died. Also, I learned some shit about Ark.
What's that?
We need to explore a little bit because those collectibles in the game, like the notes and shit, those give you level boosts. Like I found an explorer note in an online server because I can't play single player since we have a world. Because if I do it, it'll delete my character from our world. So I just went to like low populated servers, and was looking at it, and I was just kind of running around trying to find a place that wasn't full of raptors. And I found a box, and it said it was an explorer note box. And I opened it, and it boosted me 4 levels.
It was too late. No! Nice recovery smash! 8! Nice 8 smash! Are you okay? I'm okay.
Oh yeah, and then the lady on IGN Fix was like, even Terry Crews couldn't save this one.
It's like, what a bitch.
And they were never heard from.
Wow.
It's almost as if they've got a hate motor
And yes,
for it.
and yes, he does say funny shit. By the way, I just picked up a grenade, and he goes, "Ah, the things that make me go boom." And then he yelled. Thank you, Terry. We love you.
Scary Terry.
My God.
They... Air? Causing...
Okay.
This? This must... be why the town kept getting attacked by monsters. Is there any way to quiet the monsters?
We have to get them before they get us.
We might not make it back alive. I hope we only have to kill this one.
Stay sharp.
We'll lose our lives if we aren't careful. Full power! Oh, damn it, this monster!
Blow you away! Destruction field! Destruction field! Destruction field! Destruction!
Grab this undefiled purity! Ultimate soul shine! Oh, brilliant angels, grant us your favor!
I've got this boss down to halfway health, and then I'm gonna switch over to Kraken. What?
Holy power, come to me! I'm fine! First aid!
I'll blow you away!
Holy power, come to me!
Alright.
First aid! Holy power, come to me! Suppose not.
Alright.
I'm okay. Help me, I'm fine.
Alright.
Are you okay? Snap out of it.
Azure Edge!
You okay? Thanks.
Azure Edge!
Are you okay? Thanks. I'm fine.
Boss is now down to a third of health.
I'm fine. Thank you so much. I'm fine.
Now it's back up to a half. It heals fast. God damn it.
Gonna be sick. Suppose not. I'm using this. I'm okay.
Alright. I'll blow you away!
You okay? Thank you so much. I'm fine. You okay?
Sorry, thanks. Destruction! I'll finish you! Azure Edge!
God damn it. It keeps healing. Let's give an OP boss healing powers.
I'll blow you away! Alright. Alright.
I'm fine.
Ooh, did you just burp?
Yeah. What about it?
What about it?
Gotta think about us.
He just keeps fucking healing.
Oops. Help me out here.
Yeah, now he's just pretty much healed back to full fucking health. Are you fucking me?
Yeah, I don't understand why they were saying this game is easy. It is not fucking easy. I'm having trouble.
Yeah, but you're also not playing it on normal like those fucking gays.
Sorry.
Yeah, I'm having a lot of trouble. Like I haven't died, but I'm really
I'm
struggling
looking up a guide for this boss.
because it's boss fights, man. I'm at a boss fight and this shit is hard.
Oh, I need to use a Raven for this boss fight.
First boss.
You just killed the first boss?
Yeah.
Are you okay? Are you okay? Sorry. I thought we were dead. It's not.
Terry Crews being Terry Crews.
Wavering darkness.
What'd he say?
He was like walking into the city. He's like walking into a city. It's doing the like produced by, in association with, and all
You were
that
never
shit.
heard
Now,
from
like
again.
like the introduction. Yep, the Crackdown 3 title just came on. But he was walking in the city, and he has his arms wide out, and he does like the shoulder shake dance, and then turns around and does it at the camera.
Fucking Terry Crews is funny as fuck. I remember when he wanted to be
Terry.
Doomfist and they wouldn't let him.
He was Doomfist originally. And they changed it.
This is
People were like, what the
same air,
fuck?
weaker than-
That monster looked.
Here it comes.
Where's Terry Crews?
What's up with this? Forest. I can't believe there's a place like this in the forest.
Is there any way to quiet the monsters?
We have to get them before they get us. So it's a little tough. Let's just get it over with.
I hope we only have to kill this one.
Stay sharp.
We'll lose our lives if we aren't careful.
Come on, Wind. Knock him around.
Hit them by Octopath Fury. Holy power, come to me. First aid. Brilliant angel, grant us your favor. Oh, sharpened rage. Run through that. Yes. Future. Stiletto.
Knock him around and cut him down. Wind blade.
feel like you should be able to cut this boss's tail off.
Come on, Wind. Knock him around and cut him down. As your edge. All my heart. As your edge. As your edge. Hey, that hurt.
I'm okay. First aid. Holy power, come to me.
I'll blow you away.
First aid. Holy power, come to me. First aid. I'm fine. Holy power, come to me. First aid. Holy power,
Finish you. Destruction.
holy power, come to me.
Destruction. Destruction field.
I was so surprised.
You can't relax yet.
The air is
Fuck
still out
that
of
boss.
control.
You literally need just one character to kill it, and I didn't have that character in my party. That's fucking gay.
Monsters. It's
Damn.
got- There's more of them.
I literally destroyed it without even healing once.
So
Damn.
this is the end. I'll make sure your gravestone reads, here you're supposed to say stuff like, we can make it through this.
Who is he?
Duke.
Wait! What is that sword? How did you do that back there? You, like, sliced through the air, but...
What good would that knowledge do you?
Well, I mean, with something like that, we saw that happen to Ablastia. The air...
This was only a distortion.
Distortion?
Oh my god, that makes me so happy.
Thank you so.
Do not go near the air Krennic.
Huh?
What do you mean?
I'm so
air
fucking happy.
Krennic, the springs from which all air in the
Springs of it.
There's a graviton tether and a vortex cannon.
We would have been dead without your help.
The vortex cannon
That power.
basically deploys fucking ragdoll physics.
Can't tell anything from checking things out here.
Hey, didn't that guy earlier say the?
Yeah, he did.
We won't know anything solid
It's a
until
fucking
we find them. So
kinetic
I guess we finished
firearm.
Looking into things here.
That's just like a shotgun, but when you fire them, it just launches them backwards.
That's actually kind of funny.
Like it just fucking hurls them. Then there's a graviton tether in which you shoot one target and then shoot another and it chains them together. So if I chain a guy and a car together, he basically smacks his fucking head on the car and dies. Or if I attach two cars together, I can make them go apeshit.
I can make them go ape shit.
Oh man. All right, let's
Yeah.
go.
Oh god, stop it. Sound like you're about to throw up. He's got it.
That was easy.
Next you're gonna tell me you threw up on your keyboard.
I'm Swagger Souls. My name is Swagger Souls Yeet.
Guess we can do this.
Eat. See, the worst part is when they did the review, they were just like, co-op, meh.
Okay, see, like, what I've heard is that the co-op and campaign are not as prominent as Wrecking Mode.
Yeah, I beat you into next.
I've heard that the fucking Wrecking Mode is, like, the selling point with this game.
Interesting.
Just because
you know,
it's like,
dumb.
it's like,
They reviewed
it's
the
like
game without reviewing
Crackdown.
any of its modes. They just reviewed the story and gave it a 5.
Deliver my enemies unto me.
Such grace.
Also,
Oh, flickering
even the story isn't just a 5. It's pretty good.
Oh, sharpened rage. Through that.
Yeah, easy.
They thought the story should have been more serious, and I'm like, have you ever played a Crackdown game, you dumb fuck?
How do I get out of the car?
Dude, I want IGN to die.
How do I get out of the car? That's how I get out of the car.
Yeah, easy win.
Sorry if I hurt you.
I hear conflicting motives.
Power the trust.
What's that?
But I hear conflicting motives.
Which would be?
The agency director and the resistance director or the resistance leader.
Oh, brilliant angels, grant us your favor.
You know the agency's evil, right?
Well, I mean, you're an agent of the agency.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, there's no challenge at all.
Don't get
But you know the agency's evil.
Oh, flickering
I haven't played the other games all the way through, my guy. I just died. Fuck.
Oh, power that tries souls shine. Oh, flickering blaze burn.
Yeah, you literally just have to beat 1 to find that out. You beat 2 and you find out even worse shit.
But like basically the story of this one is like there's a new thing out and it's basically there was a ton of cities and there was an old desolate shit city and the old desolate shit city created technology that drained all like everything out of the other cities to power itself and left a ton of people homeless.
You want revenge?
Oh, Jesus. Is that the city you're in?
And then you're there taking down the city. Taking down the one that stole the shit.
So that city stole everything?
It basically stole everyone's fucking like energy and power.
If this is related to the distortion he was talking about,
You sure?
What?
Carol, keep your head down.
It's them.
Dawn!
You all do something?
Do something. What do you?
Oh no, you don't want to name one of their fucking robots Caliban.
Must be because
The monsters turned tame because we stopped the runaway air.
Runaway air.
hey, old man,
Well, my old friend Bellius.
So it's true that Dawn and Bellius are friends.
who is Belliot?
The Duce, who rules the Colosseum of
Nordopolica.
And what's with that runaway air?
It was really amazing. More and more really strong monsters kept on coming, but we...
Yeah, by the way, Terry Crews gets fucked up at the start of this game.
What?
You don't do deeds deeds like that so other people will notice. You do them so that you can...
Excuse
And
me.
when I say fucked up, I mean fucked up. He gets fucked up. It gross.
Ain't that Raven? Quit hiding, you. Our man ain't giving you trouble, is he?
What do you mean, trouble? The reason the monsters got tame was...
Huh? Raven's a...
Somehow that seems to be... Ouch, Gramps! Cut that out!
Shut up, you!
Don Whitehorse.
What is it?
I know we've only just met, but I have something...
Quite the strapping young lad, aren't you?
I'm Yuri.
Yuri, eh?
Excuse me, Gramps.
There ain't been too many lively youngsters around here. I'll listen to you. But in
Jeez, what a time for that old geezer.
What are you talking about?
Whenever he finds someone who shows a little backbone, he...
Test?
Their strength of...
Exactly. Now,
No.
Hey, he.
All right.
I gotta fight. Oh, god damn it.
If you're so old, then retire and drink tea in peace.
sorry, but that's really not my style.
I'll blow you away.
Feels very Saints Row. I like it. Just not as lewd.
Just not as lewd.
Yeah.
Well, that's
Like the gameplay shit feels like Saints Row.
That was the most fun I've had in a long...
Done. Sorry to...
Just doesn't have like all the sex humor.
I see. Sorry about this, but something's come up. If you come by the Union, you'll have my ear first.
If I have your word, that's...
You're not nervous at all to talk to me.
I was giving him everything I got.
We're gonna make one.
We'll see. So, what do you think? Y'all
I
feel
throw a
good?
body at the station master because fuck you.
Always. All right.
Because fuck
Once
you.
Yuri's done with his... Rita?
Oh, what was that?
Once Yuri's done... Is something the matter?
No, it's nothing.
You say Stromboli?
I will kill you.
No, I'm serious. I think this guy
Just
just
who
said,
was
just
that
said
strange
Stromboli.
person with the
By the
sword
way,
anyway?
Do
they
you think
decided
he
it was
came
a
to
good
Cave
idea
Mark
to
all
name
by
one of their
himself?
robots
There are so
Caliban.
many monsters around.
Judging by the way he was standing, he's pretty confident in his own abilities. He seemed calm or even like meditative. Well, whatever. He was a strange guy.
Yeah, I have no idea what was up with him at all.
Sick. Okay, so basically we're shutting down an AI system by taking out all the monorail systems.
It's linked to the monorail systems?
Yeah, it's like she's a this fucking AI called Roxy is like a customer service AI, but the Terra Nova has made them basically made her evil, and we have to take out all the monorail systems to basically override her central processing. Because then she'll have nothing to do, and that AI will, like, panic.
Man, I was just getting...
Don Whitehorse. I can see how a man like that could rise to the top of the Union. He's pretty impressive.
I'm just relieved he's
I
the
like
sort of
both of
person
the
who's willing
leaders.
to listen. I didn't think he'd give us a chance,
But I don't know who
considering
to
that he's never met us
morally
before.
go with.
That's what makes the Dawn so great. I told you, right? Man, he's so
Monkey
cool!
Moonshine.
Do you run his fan club or something?
Did you say Monkey Moonshine?
Yeah.
Sorry if I hurt you.
Oh, okay, that shit's not good. Okay.
Would you drink it?
No, basically she was like, hey, there's this thing called Monkey Moonshine that citizens are drinking. They're addicted to it, and also it's causing problems because Terra Nova has poisoned them to make them addictive.
Oh, goddamn.
Angels, grant us your favor.
So basically it's like a marketing scheme. They made them to where they can't stop themselves from drinking it
You into next week.
to make money. And then she's like, hey, destroy every fucking one of those that you find, thanks. Also, the music is pretty fucking cool in this game, I gotta say. I really enjoy playing this Terry Crews. This makes me happy.
Terry Crews is my favorite black man,
Don't get
besides Will
careless.
Smith.
He's my favorite man. In general. Terry Crews is my fucking hero.
Ryan Reynolds is my favorite man's.
We're
I
done.
just, Terry Crews, man. What a dude.
Yep. You ever watch The
I
Expendables?
never would have thought Raven was
Yeah.
a member of Alta.
Yeah, that's him at his best.
It looked like he and the Don were close.
Old
The
Spice
old man
commercials.
probably has a pretty important job.
Those
Yeah.
are funny too.
It's hard to believe, but he's probably one of Altosk's top officers. The fact that he can leave town on guild business shows the Don trusts him.
That old man.
Oh, and
You
instead
can't
of
judge a book by its
difficulty
cover,
of like
Rita.
the mission that you're
Fishier
doing,
and
so instead of being like,
fishier.
this is a hard mission, it's like, hey, this is your survivability rate, good luck.
Man, could you be any weaker?
Don't let him trip you up.
Does the director give you orders, or who's the person that gives you orders in that?
They kind of just are like, hey, here's like the main shit, and then here's also some other things that you can do. And it's both of them. It's what's his name? It's either Goodwin or Goodwill.
Mhm.
He's the director of the agency.
Man, could you be any weaker?
Don't get
And then
cocky.
there's this resistance leader named Echo. That's basically, so like, the whole goal of this thing is you're trying to dismantle Terra Nova, and you're also trying to take over the city, so that, because they're cutting out, the city is cutting out refugees.
Man, I was just getting warm.
Like, there's a ton of people that were left homeless after they took their power, and you're trying to get that back. You're trying to like help the refugees get a new home by taking Terra Nova out and then making it their home.
Take this! I'll blow you away!
What is it, baby? What is it, baby? What?
Alright, who's next? That was easy.
I can't believe that old fogey beat me.
Did you really plan on beating him? There's no way! He's a living legend. No one could take him down.
Yeah, but being in shape like that at his age would be enough. I got nervous just hearing you were gonna fight him. Why is that? Most kids that square off against him end up in bed for a week with half a dozen broken ribs. What drunk told you that?
Oh, the
It's the honest
climbing
truth.
mechanics are really
Count your
good in
lucky
this too.
stars he was
I
in
like
a
it.
sporting mood.
I heard he herded up 100 of those turtle monsters with the spiky shells and killed them all at once.
And there's a legend that when Dongrest's barrier was failing, he took a chain and fixed it himself. No human could do that. But I'll beat him one day. I swear.
You still planning on winning?
That kid's a ball of stubborn pride.
So the funny thing about the Tales games, they each have like a conversation piece still, where they'll either like show the full body or they'll do like section pieces. So like this one boxes their facial expressions in, but it moves them around based on the actions they would be performing. So like it grows when they get prideful, like when they're chasing each other, the boxes will go after each other or shake. It's funny, and it's handled really funny that you'd like love the shit out of it.
Yeah.
100 years.
But like all the games handle it differently, but somehow it's very similar.
Prisoner hardpoint. Agility orbs, hell yeah. Yep, that's kind of a thing that happens in this game, Director. Okay, I need to back off. Take out those drones. There we go.
That's a big boy.
What?
There's a rare monster that I just ran into out of nowhere.
Nice.
It is 5 times my size.
I just kicked a guy in the dick while he's on the ground. And Terry Crews even knew what he was doing. He was giggling. I was pressing the button to melee, and I just kept kicking this guy in the dick, and you could just hear Terry Crews quietly go,
Grant us your favor.
I'll blow you away.
Destruction!
The movement system is pretty nice in this, I think.
All right.
Just grant us your favor. It was too late.
Winning comes first.
What, PP?
You okay?
Sorry. Spread thy alluring snare and deliver my enemies unto me. Holy power, priest of innocent waters.
This is bad.
Holy power, come to me. First aid. Oh man. Snap. Holy power, come to me. First aid.
That hurt.
Are you okay?
Sorry.
Take that. Power, come to me. Sorry.
The entire... Oh my god.
Flickering blaze, burn.
Fucking Terry Crews. He's just, fuck you, Liberty.
Thy undefiled
I'm not done yet.
Red them thy undefiled purity.
Hello. Yep.
Don't be a
your mom.
Just reached us your feet, man. It's too late. Nurse! What the hell am I doing? Holy post! Close.
Go easy on the items.
But I need them.
I'll blow you away.
I'm okay. Are you okay? I'm okay.
You okay?
Sorry.
That hurt.
Smile of wavering
Azure
darkness.
Rush. All my heart. You okay?
Oh, brilliant angels, grant us your favor.
Azure Rush.
Nurse, priest of innocent waters. Are you okay?
Azure. Ow. Azure. Azure Rush. Azure Rush.
Sorry, I'm fine.
Dying here. Hey, that hurt. This is bad.
Oh, man.
I'm hit. You okay? Azure. Goodbye, cruel world. Azure Rush.
Okay. Are you okay?
Thanks.
What the hell am I doing? Thank you for the help.
Azure. Azure. Sorry.
What's up?
Terry Crews just said fuck a bitch.
Azure Rush. Come on.
Sounds like something he would do.
That was hilarious. He just fuck a bitch.
Goodbye, cruel world. Damn it.
How careless.
Azure Rush.
You caprice of innocent waters. That was close. I'm not feeling so hot.
Don't be a
Thank you for the help.
Okay, yeah, propaganda tower, sure. Yeah.
Azure Rush. Azure Rush.
Caprice of innocent waters.
I'll blow you away.
I'm not feeling so hot. Are you okay?
I thought I was dead.
Oh, brilliant angels, grant us your favor. Grant them
Damn. I'm so close to being able to beat the giant enemies.
What?
I said I'm so close to being able to beat the giant enemies. And they're like the hardest enemies in the game.
Huh.
Flickering blaze, burn! Fireball!
I'm dying. Here.
Flickering blaze, burn! Fireball! Flickering blaze, burn! Fireball!
Yeah. I need one. Yeah. Okay.
Flickering blaze, burn!
Hell yeah.
What the hell am I doing?
I did a thing.
Help me out here!
This is cool. This is fucking cool. I don't know why they gave this such a bad review. This is fun.
And they were never hurt.
I think IGN just likes to take the piss at anything that is Xbox oriented. I think the last game they gave a good review for Xbox was fucking like the old Halos.
From behind? Oh man.
Our ties to each other will save us!
Oh, power that ties so shine! Destructive right away! Power hammer! Destructive headshot!
This? Nah, this isn't scary.
This is cool. I captured a propaganda beacon, so now there's just little holograms of
Whitehorse.
Terry Crews throughout the city giving
I
propaganda
can see how a man
messages.
like that could rise to the top of the Union. It's pretty impressive.
He says, I hear people saying we need to gather an uprising before we kick the shit out of the president. I say, why wait? Why don't we just squeeze the shit out of her right now?
Jesus Christ. Fucking Terry Crews.
Terry Crews. Also, the ragdoll physics in this game, which I love. I love ragdoll physics in games. Spot on. They are very crisp. Just kick the shit out of a girl. Do you think that one's gonna get flagged by feminists? For you being able to shoot a armed woman police officer? He's got a little patch on his arm that says Daddy Duck. And whenever you capture a fucking like prisoner point, there's a fucking one of the agency's like mottos or like one of their like posters is a duck with an like a rubber duck with an explosion behind it. It says quack quack mother ducker. This is cool. This is fucking cool. I didn't even stop hyperventilating, dude. I didn't do anything to you. I just fucking boosted past you, and he's like, it's like.
So I need hooves.
I never.
Where'd the fucking moonshot thing go? Ah, there we go, okay. This game's fucking fun. Why did they hate on this shit? This is awesome.
Yeah, literally, I went into the comment section, and the entire comment section is filled with PS4 fans who are like, haha, fuck Xbox. And I'm like, have you played the game?
Dude, this is fun.
I bet it is.
Like, I don't know why it was so, like, yeah, it's, I can tell it's not perfect. I can tell there's some things that or like it might be a little buggy or something, but
like you know for a fucking fact that it's not a bad game.
yeah, but like it's fun. Like I'm enjoying it. And I'm playing on Legendary, and it's really fucking fun. Like it's still got the proper amount of challenge for me, and this is cool. I like this. And even with the lock-on shit, like it's still fucking difficult. Oh, there's so many collectibles. I love this.
Yeah, like even the shitty review admitted that the collectibles were pretty good. Okay, I need more hooves. So I need at least 2 hooves. No, I need 3. I need 3 hooves. So the Terry Crews character
Make way
talks
for the
about
pain
10,
train.
right? Ah, damn.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Incendiary charges give a new meaning to the name Scorched Earth.
God, I love Terry Crews. Can you do co-op right off the start of that game, or do you have to?
I was climbing to the top of a building and he boosts up and he goes, yeah, fuck you, building.
Can't believe.
Oh, there's no challenge at all. Don't get careless.
Photon! A flickering blaze burn! Oh, power sharpened rays! Oh, power that tries so sharp!
Ah.
Return to me! To be! Oh, power that tries so shine! Photon! Wavering darkness!
I'll blow you away!
Oh, power that tries so shine! Deliver my enemies unto me! Oh, din of this lotus cloud! Oh, power that tries so shine!
Windblade!
Yeah, I beat you into next week.
Next week?
I better level these up fast because this is dangerous.
Yikes. gosh, this is hilarious.
Oh man. Alright,
I took a shotgun and I fucking belted this guy off the building. And Terry just goes, just the way I like it. Where am I going? Over here, that's what I heard.
Just grant us your favor. Smile of wavering darkness. Let them
I'll finish you.
foul affliction, be gone. Sprinkle of wavering darkness.
So don't pick any more fights. Let's get this over with.
Pierce past the sharpened rage. Run through that which blocks our future. Holy power, come to me. First aid. Flickering blaze. Just grant us your favor. I found your weak spot. Spread thy wings to me. Unto me. Flickering blaze.
Oh my god, this is great!
That's no good. I'm using this. Oh, caprice of innocent waters. Run through that which blocks our future.
I'll blow you away!
Holy power, come to me. First flickering blaze, burn.
Son of a bitch. God damn it, really? Fuck you.
Oh my god, the mobility in this game makes this so much fun.
Gotta think about all this. Can't just go all out.
I'm sorry.
You got anything up there?
I'm having way too much fun with this.
All right, let's go.
Do you have to be the first area to do co-op, or is it right off the get-go?
They're different.
What do you mean they're different?
I think they're different.
Wait, like co-op is its own thing?
I think co-op is its own thing. It had its own option.
Interesting.
Sharpened rage, through that which blocks our future. Destruction field. I'm using this.
I like this game, man. Just because of like the feel of let's lock out all the like you have to like isolate the people by taking control of certain areas.
Oh, that is dope.
So it's like oh man, and then like each one has its own benefits. So like there's security,
did you
industry,
hear
and
about what
logistics.
IGN did with the fucking Resident Evil 2 review?
No, what they do?
Oh god. So they just used the same review they did for it way back when,
Are you fucking kidding me?
and they got caught. And the dude who said he played it was a fucking idiot. And instead of going through playthrough A and playthrough B, he went through playthrough A with both characters, and that's the exact same thing. So he got mad and put the review down.
Oh my god. What a fucking retard.
And he got caught, so they changed it. It acted like it didn't happen.
What a fucking retard. Are you serious? You're not kidding, right? Like that's
I'm
not
not
a joke.
joking.
What the
It was so
fuck is
bad, it was
wrong with
covered by, like,
IGN?
3 different game outlets that IGN
What
fucked
the
up. Well, fuck, they.
fuck?
I think the first time they've done that shit.
How stupid can you fucking be?
IGN stupid.
Apparently.
Holy power, come to me. I'm using this. First aid. We finished them off.
I finished them off.
Should be enough.
Let's work together. Finishing smash. You okay? Starscrow.
The platforming to me feels really smooth. I don't know if that's just me, but the platforming in this feels really crisp.
Crackdown's platforming is really smooth, except for when you tried to climb the agency building in 2.
Okay, what to do next? Go do this. God, it's just the platforming feels so good. Like I mean, like agility-wise, whenever I level up, I do feel like my agility went up. Like I feel more
agility
more flexible.
is like one of the best things in that game. You fucking haul ass. Because agility does your speed too, doesn't it?
Yeah, agility does speed, and also it unlocks new things to do. Like it has new abilities. So like I just unlocked an air dash. And as far as I can tell, there's no fall damage.
Oh no, never been. Wait, there should be from specific heights, I think.
Well, maybe.
Once you get your agility
the,
maxed,
the heights I'm falling from, I'm not. By the way, a little bit of Red Faction Guerrilla feels like it's mixed in here because I just had civilians take up arms.
Oh.
That's cool. And I love Red Faction. That's one of my favorite
I know.
games. Oh my god, I love Red Faction.
Did you get the remaster of it?
No, I didn't. I want to.
Man, I was just getting warm. Hey, I learned something.
These are the threads that we finished the...
Thank you, thank you.
Chimera Field. No bones about it. So aggressive.
It's aggressive?
The director.
He's a dick.
He's like the very aggressive one.
Oh yeah. He's a dick.
I don't think he's a dick, and at least in this.
I feel like an easy win.
Let's just get it over with.
He's just very
if
aggressive.
We're covered by a luring snare and deliver my enemies unto me. Come to me. First aid.
Azure Edge! Destruction Field!
Smile of wavering.
So do we? Okay, so like each section, or not each section, but like there's different like types of raids and shit. Not I don't know how to word it. There's different objectives, and each one does different things to the city. So like you can target the enforcers, and then it'll shut down like their vehicle stuff, or you can target security, and it dismantles their manpower, or you could take out their refinery, and it does different things.
Smile of wavering darkness. I'm gonna be sick.
I'll blow you away!
Cover me, would ya?
Okay. I don't feel good.
So many good games to play, Jesus Christ.
What do you mean?
Like I have Ark now. Fucking I like Apex Legends, and now there's this.
Not to mention I have the new Far Cry, and I'm gonna get fucking next week. Fucking what comes out? It's God damn it! I always forget its fucking name. It's basically like Destiny but better.
Wavering darkness. My enemies unto me. I'm using this. This is
Oh shit. Okay. There's a lot of bad shit that's going on in this town that people don't know about.
Like,
There's a thing called Chimera, and they're chemical sites. They're like chemical harvesting sites, basically harvesting like plutonium, well, like this world's version of plutonium, and their harvesters are causing really damaging rain. Like the rain is becoming radioactive and is like killing people. I like how the resistance leader is like we're gonna help the people. The next side is ready for you to go. It's gonna be more dangerous, and then Director Goodwill comes in and goes, and there's gonna be a lot more reinforcements, which means more fun. It's like there are two kinds of people in this world.
This is the place where JFK was assassinated. This is the place where JFK got fucking murdered.
Yeet! Oh my god, I love the ragdoll physics, and this is so fun. I just picked up a guy's body and just chucked it across the fucking city. Yeet!
Alright, well I'm done on Vesperia if you want to try out co-op.
I don't know. I may have to get off. Because fucking... I have class in like an hour. Yeah. So I'm so fucking like entranced. I have class in like an hour.
Yeah. I don't have school today. I have to go to work, but other than that, I'm good. I have to go work it.
I have work until 8 today.
I have to work till, I think, midnight. Let me check. I work from 4 to 12 today, 5 to 12 the next day, and does this say 10 to 5? Yeah, I work from 10 to 5 the next day, so. Probably just gonna grind on this game for a bit then, because I just reached a good part of the game where I'm unlocking more perks and skills.
I don't care how cool you try to make these new agents sound. I am Terry Crews, and I will always play as Terry Crews. You can go fuck yourself.
Scary Terry.
Let's work together.
Scary Terry.
Bitch.
We'll force their hand, and then we can cut their hand off. I am all over this completionist shit, man. This is so much fun.
Shouldn't you be using this a little more?
They openly admit that they're an authoritarian government. One of the guys just said bow to the authoritarian. I'm roasting these assholes. Terry Crews.
I got a little worked up.
having way too much fun with this game. This is becoming a problem.
You're addicted.
What?
I said you're addicted.
Dude, fucking Crackdown 2 was like my life for a while. I never beat it because it was Drew's, but he left it at my house and like he was like, yeah, I'm gonna come pick it up sometime, and he like never picked it up, so I just kept playing it. And I was like, God damn, this is fun. Like, I hope he doesn't come pick this up soon because I'm getting into it. And he came and picked it up.
This is my victory po-
See, I didn't like Crackdown 2 because I had just gotten off of Crackdown 1.
I did.
Me and my brother used to play it all the
just
time.
because like collection shit is in that game a lot.
Well, they're the same. You could say the same for Crackdown 1.
Yeah.
The collection
Crackdown
of the
2 for
size
me
of the
was
city,
prominent.
the city is even the same fucking city. The only difference between Crackdown 1 and 2 is instead of using more of a troop and gangster prominence, in number 2 they became monsters and zombies. And you would fight troops alongside them, but like it was mostly zombies.
See, and that didn't really bother me.
It bothered me because it changed the story components a little bit, and then like it was just like weird to me. And then like if you took out like the 4 main hives, it was pretty much game over.
I'm using this. And deliver my enemies
Destruction field! Gone! You're dead!
priest of innocent waters.
Destruction field!
Yeah, I beat you into next week.
Ugh.
Could you be any weaker?
This game's a bit punishing because like, you know how I told you you have to use weapons to get skills?
Yeah.
Well, some weapons require certain components from certain enemies that you don't get late in the game, so sometimes late game you have to use the shitty weapons, but like if they don't do enough damage, it just goes to 1 damage.
Oh.
But enemies have weaknesses. Enemies normally have 1 to 3 weaknesses, and that's shown by a gauge. And when you lower that gauge, what happens is it allows you to do a critical strike, which just instantly kills them.
Oh my god.
So you have 3 options for 3 different critical strikes that behave completely differently.
Damn.
Oh, all right.
Destruction field! Get out of here!
Yeah, easy win.
But you have to use magic to do it, and sometimes your magic drains fast as fuck.
Sorry if I hurt you.
I'll blow you away!
Flickering blaze burn.
Destruction field! Destruction!
Wind blow. Shocking rage. Blood through that. Which blocks our future. Resurrection. Be gone. Recover. I'm using this. Holy power, come to me. Resurrect. Caprice of innocent water. Foul affliction, be gone. Resurrect. Sharpened rage. Through that which blocks our future.
I'll blow you away!
Such grace.
Resurrect!
Grab them by undefiled purity.
Finish you! Done!
I put all my chips on black and almost just lost.
Flickering blaze burn.
What happened?
If you don't know what that means, I don't know if I should tell you.
I know what that means, you fuck, but like, what did you do?
No, if you don't know what that means, I don't think I should tell you.
Isn't that from a fucking Fitz video?
Yes and no. They used it in a Fitz video.
I know they made a joke in one of the Fitz videos about that, but they said I put all my chips on brown and almost lost because he about shit himself.
No, they said I put all my chips on black.
And that was meaning a black individual, so you mean... But I'm trying to figure out what the fuck you meant by it.
No, he didn't.
Oh. What the fuck does it mean then?
It's a like a little slang phrase now for I almost shit myself.
Well, that's what I just said at the beginning, and you said no.
No, you said I know what it means.
I
know what it means.
I said they said in the video I put all my chips on brown and almost shit myself. Is that what you mean?
And then I said that's not what he said. Number one, he said I put all my chips on black. Yeah, I fucking let one rip and it almost didn't do what it was supposed to do.
See, when you didn't respond with what I was expecting from that, I thought you were like I shouldn't have picked Terry Crews as a character at one point or something. Because you just said you were talking about like getting other characters.
Yeah. There are other characters in this. I'm not gonna play any other character. Because Terry fucking Crews.
So, yeah, just, hey.
Yay, I don't have to use that shitty weapon anymore. He just needs EXP share. BA Force, what the fuck is that? Oh, Burst Arts.
I got a ground pound.
I feel like an easy win.
Don't you get that when you get enough agility orbs or something?
No, when you get enough strength orbs.
I used to just like pull fucking lampposts out of the ground in number 2, and I just beat the shit out of everyone with lampposts.
That's fair, because that's fucking fun. There's a home beacon over there. I need to go capture that. I love the games where you can see your progress, where like you see a difference in the world, and that shit is happening here. Well, like there's a lot of holograms and shit that come up around the world that are like, oh, support this or support that. You know, support fucking Terra Nova, and then when you capture them, they change. So then you'll see more of like, oh, okay, this is like agency owned shit.
Why is my character only doing 1 damage? Oh, that's why. Why would I ever want those? Let's try this again.
This looks easy. Don't let him trip you up. Flickering blades turn. Fireball! Put out your hand.
That's a big difference. Ugh. So apparently, Sean, you know I told you about the abilities for weapons in this game?
Yeah.
There's an ability that I got 4 abilities, which were called quarter damage, half damage, and whatever, and I thought it was damage inflicted on you. It's damage you inflict, so for the longest time I was wondering why the fuck my character is inflicting 1 damage, and it's just an ability you can have equipped to where you only inflict 1 damage.
Why?
I don't know, it's a Japanese game.
It's a Japanese game.
Those motherfuckers like to torture themselves for pleasure.
There's so many guns.
I thought you were gonna say there's so many gays, but that works too.
I mean, okay.
Dude, oh my god. Oh, I had some shit I was gonna tell you, but I passed the fuck out. But now I remember. So there was a couple accused of killing their kids on Dr. Phil, and they got busted in the town I live in, illegally selling moonshine in front of the liquor store.
You what?
There was a couple
That was
on
a
Dr.
turn of
Phil
events.
that killed both their kids and never got like, and they were never proven guilty.
Why?
They got caught. I don't know. They got caught in front of the fucking liquor store here, selling moonshine illegally and with a bunch of pot and a bunch of fucking alcohol in their vehicle, and like they just like fucked themselves. So it's like, we may not have caught you for killing your kids, but we caught you for this shit, basically.
Wow.
And then a fucking lesbian couple. Today, I found this out. Because we were finding out about that, so we turned on the TV, and as we were talking about that first thing happening, it's like lesbian couple that adopted 6 kids, murdered all 6 of them in a suicide pact where they drove off the cliff after she drugged her wife and her kids. And I was like, oh.
Also in the town that you live in?
No, that was just on the news while we were talking about the shit going on today.
Oh.
And like, it was like, they were talking about child services, and I'm like, how the fuck did child services allow this? And it's like, yeah, the most fucked up part is they had a previous adopted kid that they were beating and abusing, and I was like, why are we not funding this?
What the fuck? Jesus. My God. What the fuck is wrong with people?
I don't know. I have no idea.
Got a little bit of bitches be crazy disease.
Yes.
No shit.
You don't say.
I see you know Yuri as well.
We crossed paths during the assault on the city.
We came to ask you about a man named Barbos. It looks like he's the one behind the recent string of stolen black.
I see. So Barbos is tied up in your problem.
You have a problem with...
We have come to ask that the Union relinquish all ties with the other guilds have begun to follow Barbos's example, abusing Blastia in other areas, and if we can count on your assistance, I feel that together we should move...
Barbos? He's been testing. Looks like it's time to remind that brute how our...
A clash between the guilds and the Empire was avoided the other day, largely due to... However, if Barbos is left unattended, the relations between our...
And that's not going to be fun for anybody.
The time for stopping Barbos...
Since we'll be cooperating with you, I assume...
Yes, sir.
If that's the case, are you not...
Then...
Yeah. We'll deal with this together. Hey, send a message to Bellius. Tell Bellius that Nordopolica's gonna help.
Man,
I have brought a letter from His Highness.
A secret note from the Imperial... Read it aloud.
If Don Whitehorse is taken out of the picture, we are willing to overlook the Union's responsibility in the Barbos.
What? What?
Looks like you and the young master see things a bit different.
There must be some mistake. Master Yoder would never say such a thing.
Show our guest here to his own...
Don Whitehorse, please listen to me. This is some sort of trap.
Flynn! Why would you...
Hang on. If we screw up, it'll only make...
All out war with the Empire. We'll take every... Try and make a fool out of me. I'll tear...
I kind of remember this part.
This is bad! And it looks like he's forgotten all about...
I don't think that Don's in much of a...
Oh, this is tough. This is a fucking compound and a half.
I said hang on.
Oh, shit! Okay, more of them came out.
I cannot believe that Yoder would give a letter like that to Flynn. There must be some mistake.
We've met His Highness too, and he certainly didn't seem like that kind of person.
but you heard the letter. It said to
The
take
music in
Don
this is
Whitehorse
really
out of the
cool.
picture.
So maybe it was sent by someone who wants to throw a wrench into what Yoder and Flynn are doing.
But that's nothing more than a hunch right now.
Yeah, you're right. The only thing we know for sure right now is that Flynn is in trouble.
Hold on. I think this game's like main motive in this is just like you see something and you're like, I'm gonna get up there.
I mean, yeah.
Like that's like how this game starts. Is just like I'm gonna get up there, and then you do it.
Okay.
Alrighty. Now.
Yuri.
Thought I was being quiet.
So, you've come.
Yeah, I wanted to see what kind of expression being.
It doesn't hurt to be forced to view things from behind.
What the hell you think you were doing? Coming here?
That was the Red Eyes doing. They attacked after.
You don't screw up like that. Was it one of your people?
Even if it was, the response.
I see. If the Red Eyes are involved, then Rago's...
I could see people doing speedruns of this game.
At the harbor, we saw Rago giving orders to one of their assassins.
I hadn't heard about that.
Do you know what they're trying to do?
There's so much fucking potential for it.
They want to force a clash, but
That'd be bad. You think...
yes.
If you know that much, then get out there and get the...
I was wondering how long it'd take you to get rid of that damn lock. You've got to stay here.
What? You're just itching to get rid of me.
Yuri, you'll have to die in my place.
Yeah.
Taking your friend's place in it.
This coming from an old man who gets rid of his own guards on...
I had a special favor to ask.
You mean Flynn?
The rats that plan these sort of stunts usually like to enjoy their head.
If you knew the letter was fake, why...
If I didn't make a good show of things, whoever's behind all this wouldn't bother. Besides, we've got a lot of hotheads around here who'd never let me hear the end of it. So that's where it stands. Of course, if our friend the Knight...
I know. Tell me one thing, though. What made you...
What is it, baby?
I realized I couldn't protect the things that were important to me playing...
What?
There have to be some things that were easier to protect when you're on the other side, though. Even in the lower quarter where I'm from, we still had to...
Sure. But were you happy with just...
What?
Well,
So if the rules the Empire sets don't suit you, you can do like your friend is, and put everything you've... Or, you can turn your back.
That's pretty clear.
Yeah. I think you're gonna have to take responsibility.
You want me to do something besides...
The sap who's been
What,
putting together this
baby?
little show. Oh, I've been
What
planning
is
on
it?
asking your armor-wearing friend to hunt him down for...
So what?
Your job is to pay this debt back to me. That young lady you brought with you is running all over the place helping with the injury. You're not the type to be the only one sitting around.
Estelle. Huh.
Meow.
What? What? Huh? What is it? Oh, my baby. Oh, baby.
Come in.
Out of the way! The dawn is passing through!
My baby. I know. I know. For a fucking genius, you're being made out to be a fucking fool. What is going on down there?
Sorry about that. That held my grandma.
I'm going to war just to lure those.
We'll teach those Imperial bastards.
Oh, Yuri!
Have you finished healing the...
How did you know that?
The Dawn told me.
But Yuri, things are...
Yeah, I know.
No, that's not what I...
What else?
I saw...
You saw who?
The Blood Alliance. Rita and Repeat are shadowing...
Just what the Dawn want.
Let's catch up with Rita.
Yeah.
Where were you talking with the Dawn, Yuri? You were gone for a long time.
We had a nice little chat through some thick iron bars.
Yuri, did you get Flynn out of prison by trading places with him?
No, it's nothing like that. Flynn would have been released even if I hadn't gotten involved.
What do you mean?
The Dawn planned all along to capture Flynn and use him to find out who's behind this whole mess.
So both the Dawn and Flynn know that there's someone else manipulating things?
Yeah. Why do I keep letting myself get caught up in this stuff? Now the Dawn's making me do his dirty work. What a pain.
I am a stream.